Hello, my name is Wanda Lee. I'm a married mom of 3 and I really appreciate you joining me for Warm and Fuzzies Wednesday. Though my husband and I have some ambitious goals for our family, we also understand the importance of our individual self-care as well as our time together as a couple, and those are the things we like to prioritize on Wednesdays. So if any of those things sound interesting to you, I'd love for you to stick around. Today we will be cash stuffing my self-care challenge binder, and we will also be cash stuffing our couples binder. However, you will notice there is a little bit of a change. Though I had recently set up this adorable binder as a self-care challenge binder, I did end up moving the challenges from here, and the only reason is because these rings are quite small. And I wanted the flexibility to be able to add more than like 6 challenges, maybe 8, maybe 10 at my will. And so I guess the good news there is that this binder is basically still brand new, and so I can use it in a giveaway. I'm thinking about having one when I hit 250 subscribers, and I'll give away something. I was gonna say maybe either this binder or the cream version of this one. Anywho, I moved all of these challenges to this loose leaf one. I don't have acrylic A7s at this point, but it's fine for now. And I purchased these larger rings, which are about 1 inch, which give me way more flexibility. And I really just didn't want this one to end up bulky, you know? So that was the main reason behind the transition. And I originally had actually recorded myself moving everything over, but it was crazy long, so I wanted to spare you that. And this light is crazy. It's really gloomy today, so sorry for that. And I have all the lights in my office, but hopefully it's not terrible. Anyway, I want to talk to you about a few of these challenges. We're gonna have to add a couple as well because a couple envelopes are empty, and then we'll get started and see what we can stuff. So the first one is this lovely coffee one, and this is from Fiona over at Frugality is Life. This was from her Etsy shop. It's an A5 actually, but I shrunk it down to an A7, put my own holes in it, etc. I laminated it, and then I took part of her coffee trim and I put it on the back so that it would have a little, it wouldn't just be all white there, because I think I plan to leave this one in even when I'm not doing the challenge, because it kind of makes a cool dashboard, don't you think? Anyway, I like that a lot, and I put in an envelope for that. I have my spring mini, which was free on my Ko-Fi shop, which I hope we can finish today because it is now summer. We need to swap that out. This is a Nubian Queen from S&C Budget Creations Etsy shop. It's a digital download. I shrunk it down to an A7. This is a monthly mini, one of the monthly minis from my Caribbean Blue series, and this is available on my Etsy shop. This is a savings challenge from a melanin savings challenge from that Budgeting Diva. I bought it from her Etsy shop. This is a savings challenge from Hone the Brand, Renee. She didn't have this in an A7, she had an A6 and maybe an A5, and I asked her if she could make one for me in A7 because I thought it was so cute, and so she did, and I added an envelope for that. And then we have a couple blank ones which we're going to add challenges to, and then back here are just dashboards and extra challenges. So first things first, we're going to add a challenge here, and I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and add one of these from Seanversation. She was having a sale for her digital challenges on her Etsy shop, and so I snagged one of her bundles. There's like 1 million in the bundle, to be honest. I just printed a few, but I think we'll go ahead and do this one because it's like summery. We're gonna pop this one in here, and it's gonna take a while to finish this one, similar to the one from that Budgeting Diva, because this is $185. So it's fine because it's all going to me and my self-care binder. And last but not least, in here we're actually going to pop in a challenge that I made, and it's actually corresponding with my Sinking Fun Self-Care binder, I have an envelope. It's a new envelope that I call Lemons. And basically Lemons is my version of a rainy day fund, because sometimes I feel like life throws you different things, like, you know, and so I created a couple challenges to showcase that. This is what I call Anxious Lemons, because some days, you know, I'm just feeling anxious the whole day. I feel like that's what life has given me that day. It's hard for me to get out of it. It sucks, but it is what it is. And then there are some days where life is throwing me angry lemons and I'm irritated about a bunch of things, like small things or nothing, you know? So I was like, let me create some lemon challenges to go into my, to save for my rainy day fun. So that's what these are for. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Anxious Lemons. Oh, and these will be available for free on my Ko-Fi shop. They're A6 on Ko-Fi though, because that's what most people have. So just an FYI. All right, so we are good, and because we have 8 challenges, we are going to roll an 8-sided die. This pretty one that my mom gave me. And whoops, it comes in like a set of, I don't know, feels like there are like 8 different die in this set, but they're so pretty, and it's got a little liquid in it that might be hard for you to see, but we're gonna roll that and figure out where this money is gonna go, which is, I don't even know how much. 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21 and $23. All right, sounds good. $23. Some of these are real steep, so we may not be able to do exactly what I want to do. But the plan is not to just randomize and throw a couple bills at each one. The plan is to actually see if we can cross something good off. So I'm hoping we do land on 2 at some point, because that one needs to be finished. It's no longer spring. So let's see. 1. Oh, okay. Well, we landed on 1. I'm gonna go ahead and do a small 2 for now. And this is for the cold brew. The cold brew is $2. Ooh, am I gonna be able to see that later? Maybe I should use a different color for that. But for right now, it's not dry yet. So maybe for the future ones, I'll use a different color. And it's got its first monies. It's so cute. I love all the browns. All right, next, what do we got? 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, nice. So this is my mini. And for this one, we're actually gonna roll the die and pray we don't get a high number. We're gonna roll my, oh, I love that. It's a 1, but I don't have 1, so it's gonna be a 2. So we rolled a 1, which means we're in the plus $1. Yeah, but this is a freebie die that I include with my Roll the Dice Caribbean Blue set on Etsy. And let's go ahead and get a blue marker. Put a 1 here. Is that hard for you guys to see? Looks like it is. Let's do this blue. That's easier to see. Alrighty. Alright, now let's see where we go now. Oh, back to 1. Okay, let's go back to 1. And we're gonna try to find another 2. And I found 1. It's over here by the little coffee beans. Is that better? That's a little better. A little bit easier to see. Okay, 2. Oh my God, 3. So you don't like me, that's fine. So we'll do 3. And we'll make each one $2. Oh, the light's coming back. Well, that's positive. Okay, I might pause on the rolling for a minute just because I want to finish this spring mini challenge. I don't know if I have enough money actually at this point to finish it. But it's no longer spring, so we really need to call it a day, friends. We can't keep acting like it's spring. Let's see. The flowers are double, which means this would be 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. Ooh. Oh! Oh no, we're $1 short. Oh my gosh. That is the most depressing thing ever. And let me just make sure. I don't think I have extra in here. Like, I'm thinking this is all even numbers. Oh, I have a 5. Hold up. Wait. Okay. Hold on. Before we count that. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to see how much money we need total. So, I made everyone $2, but of course the flowers are double. So, at a regular $2, so that and there's 1 flower per section, which basically means each section is worth 10, right? You got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that means 10 times 5 should be $50. Yeah? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's how much we should have total. Let's see. 25. Let's go ahead and add this 5. We'll just add everything, and then we'll take away if we're over, because everything's gonna need to go to it anyway. So 25, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Yes! Love when I have extra because I can use that as a woot woot. As a woot woot. Oh. Can you woo woo woo? That's not a ding ding is what I meant. And ding ding ding. And this is a good job for your ding ding. I don't know where I'm going to put this yet, so for right now I'm going to put it in the front, and then I'll probably create an envelope later for it. But for now it'll go off to the side, and now we can bring in our summer mini, which is free on Ko-Fi. This was for hitting 100 subscribers. Thank you. And we are good, and we are ready to go for next time. So I do like this better because, again, I can add as many challenges as I feel like, and I can use my 8-sided die or maybe my 10-sided die in the future. So excited about that. Let's move this stuff over for now. And let's get out our couples binder, which we also need to hold please hold. Okay, I am back. My daughter had a question for me. All right. So for our couples binder, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and $50 to work with, but we may have a little more, and there's a story for why that is. I did throw some little cutesy stuff from my savings challenges on here. There's no pockets, unfortunately, so it's hard because I love this like embossed texture that they did, but there's no pockets. So you can either have a plain front with pockets or a textured front, no pockets. It seems like you can't have everything. Anyway, we might have more than that because unfortunately we did not make it to our fair, our local one, which is annoying because this is the second year in a row that we missed our local one. My husband did say that we can try to find, follow the fair and see where it's going to next. So, but I'm a little bitter about it, so I can't decide if I want to just take everything out of this challenge and put it toward the other stuff, or leave it in here for a little bit and hold out hope that we'll find another one. I mean, I know that the fair moves around, and so we could go look for one. I'm just really frustrated because literally ours is right up the street and we missed it twice now. So still a little salty. I might leave it there a little bit longer though and see. But I think I want to try our arcade game and see if we can get our last 6. And oh, I forgot to clean off our freebies, so I'll have to do that. Just a moment. So we are good. We've got our IOU, which I hope we don't need. But if we do, it's there. We have our cash, we have our freebie, and we just need our die. Okay. So again, the way this works is we need to purchase some rolls, basically. I don't have a $2 bill to purchase 2 like I usually do. So I guess I'll just purchase 1 and be in the plus $4. Yeah, I'll just add it to here for now. All right, we need a 6, friends. And again, if it lands on something that's free, right, then we're good. In this case, we only have 1 left, so it doesn't matter. But if it lands on something that's taken, we have to pay for another ball. So, oh, it gave me a freebie. So we still have the first roll we paid for, but we also have a freebie. 5, which is taken. So now we move to our freebie. 2, which is taken. So now we have to purchase another one. So we're plus 3 now, plus $3. Which is taken. So now we have to purchase another one. So we're plus $2. Oh my gosh. We have to purchase one more. We're in the plus $1. Okay, so you hate me right now, and that's not embarrassing at all. So now we have $1 more here, and then I'm gonna pause because I want to fill up some other things. Come on, 6. Come on. No! Oh, that is terrible. So if you're a glutton for punishment, you could also give yourself a penalty every time you land on something that's taken. I'm not doing that. I already gave this challenge an extra $5 because of the 5 balls that I paid for in order to roll. So I'm good for now. You got me this time. Maybe I'll get you next time. I don't know. Sad day. It's a sad day, but at least we don't owe anything, and I'm gonna save some money for some other challenges. So let's move this over. And we can add our $5 here. So far on this challenge, ooh, come out, friends. So far on this challenge, we've saved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, and 31. So we're already past the $30 that we're supposed to save if everything went perfectly. And that's what I'm saying, it's a 30+ challenge, so you could save who knows how much, right? Depending on how the die treats you. But I love this one. This is part of a set of arcade challenge games on my Etsy shop. but we're gonna let you win this round, friend. Oh, so I took out the Father's Day challenge and I gave my hubby that money that I had been saving here, which means we need a new challenge to go here, and that means we get to add one of our Cupid draw back your bow challenges, which I'm so excited about. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add this one because the red hearts, I got my red hearts, so it's great. Gonna do that, and then we may as well go ahead and roll since we have it. Actually, let's just go ahead and take it right back out and roll. Move you over, friend. Put it right here. Let's see. We want to roll the die. We do have this one with the little heart on it, but let's do something different. I have a lot of die that I don't really use. I have so many like different love die. Let's use one of these big ones that I purchased 100 years ago and never used. Hopefully it's not too big that it flips out of my my little roller. And so I did mention previously that there's a couple ways you could play. If you're not a dice person or don't have dice, you could just mark them off, like save what you want to save and mark it off. If you have the die, you can roll it. If it lands on 2 through 6, you mark off that one and save that amount. If it lands on a 0, you miss. So pretty simple. It shouldn't hurt us like the previous game. 6. Okay, well that hurt a little. Maybe I should have used red. Let's see. We owe $1 more. Let's see if we can get like a 4 or less. What the heck? Okay, so oh, we don't have a 6, thank God. All right, just kidding. Let's go. 5. Okay, we do have a 5, so there's no getting around that, and we still owe $1. I don't want to owe. I don't want to owe. I don't want to owe. Okay, let's. What do we need to do here? What do we need to do? We need a 4 or less, because at least we'll be in the plus. That's a 5. Ha! It's already gone. Okay, 3. Fine. Fine. Okay, so that's 14, which means we're in the green $1, which I always prefer to be in the green than to be in the red. Alrighty, let's bring this back. Man, we're gonna probably finish this one quickly. Could have stopped rolling, but I was really hoping I'd land on something that was completely even, but that's okay. All right, so we've done this challenge, we've done this challenge. Let's add a few here to our love machine. I'm just a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Because we are going to be doing a trip probably soon, or maybe like next month or the month after. So I want to make sure that we're saving as much as we can. It's all saving. Everything in this binder is for either our couples trip or date night, so it really doesn't matter where it goes. But we didn't get to complete this challenge last time, so it'd be nice if we could complete it. I'm just gonna go ahead and add 3 5s. And all the challenges in this binder I did make myself, most of which are inspired by R&B, oldie songs, love songs, you know, because that's the theme of the couples binder. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Oh, okay. I was just like, what's happening here? Why do we have 2s? So that's 10 bucks. 15, 20, and 25, which is correct. Oh, I guess I could have swapped it out earlier when I needed some 2s, but I didn't, so that's fine. Let's go here, and this challenge is one that I created inspired by Casey and JoJo, All My Life. And we're gonna go ahead and roll, I guess. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll. I don't know why I said I guess. I'm gonna roll this pretty die my mom gave me. And the good news is we can, well, I don't know if that's good news. I don't know if that's good news. Forget what I was about to say. I knew I was gonna roll a 6. My goodness. All right, well, let's start it off with a 6, right? Start it off with a bang. So I have to roll a 4 or less, otherwise I have to write an IOU. A 2. Well, that's good. That's going in the right direction, but you know what? I don't know. I'm not really a gambling person myself. Oh, I know what we could do. Let's take some stress off of ourselves. Okay, so right now we owe $8 to this challenge. We have 10. We're gonna go ahead, pop this to the side for a minute. Let's go ahead and take these 2s. Whoopsie. From you. Love Machine, you don't need all those 2s. You only need 5s. You're technically a $5 challenge, so let's not masquerade like you're a $2 challenge. Okay, so we've got $10 worth of 2s, right? Yes. And so now we can just give you 8, and we can call it a day with that, because I don't believe I'm gonna roll a 2 or a less. I just don't believe it. I don't feel it in my spirit. So I'm gonna trust my spirit. And I'm gonna take this, put it here. Take this, put it here, and then we'll just take this last 2 and let's put it here. Why not? Each of these is $1, so we can cross off 2 of them. And this is a freebie on my Ko-Fi shop. It comes in a set of 3. I forgot to write that each one is $1, so I remember. So far, this challenge has 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Has saved us 10 bucks so far. Even though I make it $1, I don't stuff 1s, I only stuff 2s. So I'll always be a little bit faster in completing this challenge, which is good. Alrighty, we are out of money. We are way over time, so we are going to call it a wrap. Thank you so much for joining me. If you actually made it this far, that's amazing. I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed hanging out, I'd love for you to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel, and so that way you can hang out with me every Warm and Fuzzies Wednesday. I hope that your week is going really well so far. We are halfway through. It is hump day, which hopefully gives you motivation to keep pushing through to the end of the week, right? I do hope to catch you in the next one, and please don't forget to prioritize your self-care and time with those that you love. So, bye-bye.